Welcome to the New Millennium Podcast, bros. I am Brian Millman, and today we list the AOA Top 5, bros. It's myself, it's Manuel for the first time ever, it's Ray Ray back, and it's Lucky coming back, and this is that's kind of like my little crew that I like to do a little bit of debating with, and these guys keep a close eye. Of course, Lucky been around for a long time. Lucky, man, he still hasn't really I never know what to say about Lucky. Like, what is Lucky? What does he do? I don't know, bro. He's just a guy. He's my friend. There it is. He's my friend. And but he's been in XTV for a long time, and we sat down with him. We sat down with Manuel, who people know very well from NXTV, and Ray Ray, who people might not know from NXTV, but he was there for a very small time. He's actually the reason that King Kong has short hair, because before he left, the last match that Ray Ray was in, he wrestled King Kong in a hair versus mask match. And he won, but in that matchup he got injured, and that was his last match. He suffered an injury, a career-threatening injury, and now he announces with Isabella for the NXTV Spanish announce team. So you don't see too much of him unless you speak Spanish, bros. But he's here in English, and we're breaking down AOA's top 5, bros. I think that you're going to really enjoy this discussion. We had fun with it. It was a concept that I was just thinking of. I got these guys together, and I was like, hey, let's come up with a top. At first, it was a top 10 list. It was supposed to be AOA's top 10, but Lucky figured that for the sake of time, we might want to cut it down. Even though we spent like 20 minutes writing our list of guys, listing our guys, but it's all good. I think that you guys are gonna like this interview. It's not really an interview. Like, I don't really even do interviews. I just have discussions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these. And that's pretty much it for this intro. No major news. Bobby and Killer is out. I don't know if people are talking about that. I'm not really a news guy, but I just want to put that out there, that Bobby and Killer are out. They're on probation, and that's my news segment. Now, on to the interview.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never.
All right, bro. So we've listed them, and now that ain't take no time, bro. Okay, we've listed AOA stars, and what we're going to attempt to do is rank them based on, I guess, the overall appeal. I think this is something fun that we're going to do, and I think about a couple years ago. First of all, let me introduce who I have here. Sitting to my left, I have longtime XTV member Roosevelt Livingston. Everybody calls him Lucky, though. What's up, Briff? And next to him, everybody is familiar with on NXTV. New young up-and-comer, I should say, Manuel. Hey. And the partner of Manuel, who left. He's a person who had a bit of a shortcoming and had to leave XTV in-ring action due to injury. But Manuel's original partner, Ray Ray. What's up, man? So, okay, we're all sitting here, and like we said, we spent all this time listing them. But, Ray Ray, Lucky, myself, Isabella, and Jimbo. Oh, yeah, right, Jimbo. We all ranked XTV West Coast Battle Rap. I think we talked about that. Like some time ago, could have been like a year and a half or 2 years already now, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
I've done so much since then.
Yeah, so we got our newest member of the bunch, Manuel, who's, I don't think you've ever been on here. No, man, I'm just happy to be here. We're happy to have you, bro.
How
So,
we gonna do
I think that we have them listed here. You know, we have what we have. And at any given moment, at any given point, just to keep it, flowing. Anybody, if you think of somebody, you can throw them out there. So yeah, this is just an idea, bro, that I thought of while I was driving along in the car, bros, and I just thought it would be cool to sort of rank the stars. So everybody has a top 10 list, and we all sat here. Everybody's got their own top 10 of who they thought of, and so we're just gonna go around the table, and we're gonna see who's on everybody's 10 spot, and then we're gonna debate it. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna work our way up to. That's gonna take a long ass time, bro, to go over everybody's list. Well, okay, then we'll do 5. We'll do the top 5.
Sorry.
All right, then. Yeah, that sounds better, cause top 10, bro. We're gonna be here for like 3 hours. All right, bro. So we're doing top 5.
Yeah, man. That means I'm gonna have to change my shit around, man.
That's fine. Well, we all have our list, so I mean, whatever adjustments we need to make, it's just for fun. This is nothing serious. This is just doing something for fun, bros. All right. So at number 5, I guess I'll go first. I have.
That's a badass number.
I know, right? I stuffed this last night. This is like a different type, and like I stuffed it last night, and I was so high, bro, that I just fell asleep and left it there.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yo, man, I can be getting a secondhand.
Man, shut the hell up. Manuel smokes, man.
Yo, don't be saying that on radio. All right, bro. So my number 5 is Alexander. No, it's not Alexander Spike. It's Seth Burns, bro. And the reason that I picked Seth Burns in my top 5 is because I feel like eventually, like, although I know that they're heels right now, but I feel like eventually Alexander Spike is somebody who definitely can break away and be a single. Yo, I know about Spike and Burns, man. I wrestle against those guys. It was me and Ricky and Zaguri. And so like, like those guys are like really competitive. And like we were trying to, build them up for B-Boy and Sketch. Yeah, for B-Boy and Sketch. And so we go out there the week before them, and man, like within like a few moments, man, Insecurity, man, don't tell nobody, but he was blowing up, man. Yo, no joke, man. And like people be sleeping on Spike, man, but he's like better than people know. I know, bro. Like he's my number 4, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, I got Burns and then Spike. And the reason that it's like that is because it's like although Seth Burns has like, to me, like that it factor, Alexander Spike has he's like more long term, I think. You know what I mean? Like he's like a guy, like this is just his, I think he's got more mileage than Spike. Why you say that though? I mean, simply because like you can just do so much with somebody like Spike. I mean, he's got that athleticism, and he's got a look that, it's kind of like very, very plain, and he can just go through so many gimmicks, bro. Like, year after year, he can continue to change his persona, and he can wrestle anywhere. He might not look like right now like he's like so incredible, but it's like what Manuel was saying. I mean, like in the ring, I mean, he's so undeniable. And we saw him cut that promo. We saw those guys cutting a promo together on NXT. That's the reason why you're saying that. No, it's not. It's strictly from their work on AOA. I mean, you look at what they've done, bro. Like in the tag team division. I mean, like early on, I mean, they were like some of the prospects that like upper management were looking at to be a part of NXT. because I mean, you guys know that like, you know, every outside company that XTV works with, they're always looking at guys like, you know, how can these guys fit in? And I mean, voila, like you saw what happened. Like, I mean, they were in a major program with B-Boy and Sketch. So yeah, so you know, I mean, I kind of jumped ahead, but that's my 5 and 4. Word. So for me, my number 4, my number 5, you know what I'm saying, is like the Twisted Disciples. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I mean, for me, it's just like when you look at these cats, it's like on some shit like you ain't really never seen these cats. You know what I'm saying? For like as far as I know, like as long as I've been watching AOA, they've been like brand new dudes. You feel me?
Right.
So like, and then like to me, it's like what they've been doing like week after week. Like they getting TV time like every week. You feel me? For like since day one, like since the first dude cut a promo and it was like real dark. I mean, like those dudes like bring something to the show, bruh. Like I mean, when they segment come, like you stop. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Well, all right, I'm turning it off. Damn, man. It's cool, bro. At least it's on vibrate. What were you saying, Lucky? Nah, I was just saying like when they show, I mean, like when they be on TV, like, you know what I'm saying, like everything stopped. Like it's like, cause like they did something like one week where like one dude, like it was a match going on or something. And then like it just had popped in between of the match, like they segment, you know what I'm saying? And he had started saying something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been a while since I seen it, you know what I'm saying? But they like what they done did been some tight stuff, bruh. And like that's why I put them in my number 5 spot, not to be too long-winded or nothing. It's just like I put the Twisted Disciples in my number 5 spot basically because it's like these dudes brand new and to me like They making like way more impact than like a whole lot of dudes that been on freaking TV, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. All right, good choice, bro. Manuel, you want to go? Okay. So for my number 5 spot, I have A2J, and to me, the reason that A2J is on my 5 is because he's somebody who is like, although he's not, you know, in the championship main event, like he definitely is somebody who like I think, you know, has an appeal. You know, like to me when you list the top 5, you're saying that these top 5 guys are like, who these are your guys, like these are the poster boys, you know, for your brand. You know, like if you can imagine like a poster for AOA, like I mean I don't see how you'll have one and if A2J's not there. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that's interesting about AOA. Like there's so many of those guys. Like A2J is a guy who's not even made from J&W. You know what I mean? Like he's not J&W Boss's guy, and that's one thing that makes it really make just, you know, random thought. Yeah, thanks for interrupting me for nothing. But yeah, I put A2J though. You know what I mean? I mean, like all his matches are phenomenal. You know, they're just like anytime he comes out, you know that, you know, it's going to be, you know, like something special, man. It's like, all right, here we go, man. You know, A2J, you know, like let's get it on, man. And J&W Boss, if you're listening, man, I'd like to fight A2J. I think that it would be really good, man. Like me versus A2J, man. If we can find a way to do that, are you kidding me? Yeah. Good pick, bruh. I ain't even list him. Like he ain't even on my list. I ain't even think about E2J. I forgot that. Ray. Damn, man. I put for my number 5 spot is Monster, and the reason I put him is because I just think it's kind of like what Manuel was saying, but I wouldn't put A2J though. Like, that's just not
I mean, yeah, he's good in the ring, but at the same time, like, it's about who draws the most. Like, it's about who can really capture attention. Like, I like what Lucky said about the Twisted Disciples. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's what you have to do. Like, we're playing a fucking video game, man. You know what I'm saying? So if people are gonna watch your show and they're just gonna watch you play your game, then like who cares if you have a damn 5-star match? Like, because you're so limited in what you're able to do. It's like that's one of the problems I had when I was wrestling. Like, you can only do one thing. Like, dang, how many times are you gonna, like do a enziguri or like a no pun intended, Manuel.
No offense taken.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it's like who's gonna really take offense? I mean, who's gonna really, be intrigued by that?
I mean, I disagree with that though, Ray, because it's like, for the simple fact that, when you're watching any universe mode, bro, like what makes the match is the person who's on commentary. So if the commentary is able to make us, kind of be involved in the matchup, make us invest, whether it be emotionally or whatever, just spike our interest, then, that's what makes all the difference.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the point that Manuel's saying, like, top 5, man. Like that doesn't make A2J top 5. You know what I'm saying? That's why I will put Monster, because Monster, like, he's the heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? He's not my favorite, but he's dominant and he's the champion. He's got a good look. You know what I'm saying? He's big. He's agile. He does some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? And everyone knows he would kill A2J.
That's not what I was saying. I wasn't saying that A2J can kill everybody. I'm just saying that what he does is like really good. Like I think that he's gonna stand out.
Nah, man, he don't stand out to me. Man, Manuel just trying to get him a match.
How am I trying to get you? Like I put him at number 1 or something.
You're just trying to get you a match, man.
Man, whatever, man. Ray blows.
I can see why you guys didn't really work out as partners.
Yeah, we were gonna be tag team partners. But like, yeah, we always did argue like that, man. And we spent more time fighting on TV than as partners.
That's because, man, like, you don't listen. I'm the veteran, right, Mill? Think about it, man. I've been here longer, man. He's just this rookie that came in last year.
So
man.
what? It's a part of the team. It takes two. All right, bro. We're getting out of the way of what we came here for. So I'm just gonna keep this thing moving. I already did my number 4, so we'll go to you. My number 4 was Spike, and I said my reasons. What do you have, Lucky? As number 4, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would put Jay Morgan, you know what I'm saying, as number 4. Like, you know what I'm saying? He definitely in my top 5, because it's like, and especially like now, bruh, like I feel like Morgan, like kind of, like really after Worlds Collide, bruh, like so many people benefit, you know what I'm saying, from that whole thing, bruh. It like just gave them like a fresh paint of coat, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You mean fresh coat of paint, bro? I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I've been listening to Bruce Pritchard, bro. He been saying that shit, so I don't even say the shit.
Fresh paint of coat. I never heard that.
I mean, a fresh coat of paint, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I fucked up, bro. But, yeah, on some real though, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be Morgan, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, cause he got more legs on him now that he wear railing, you know what I'm saying? And like at first, you know what I'm saying, like when I was seeing it, like, and seeing them two together, I was like, damn, I don't know how this gonna work. But like for the simple fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, he on, like, the simple fact that he on 2 shows, bruh. Like, I feel like anybody who like on 2 shows, you know what I'm saying, and like, and got a formidable role, like, I mean, you doing something to me, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a top name.
That doesn't mean nothing. Just because he's on NXT, how does that make him top 5? Just because he's on the show, that makes no sense to me.
Nah, I mean, like, cause you looking at it like, you looking at it on some, like, this fucking Monday Night Raw, like this WWE, you know what I'm saying? And even if it was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you telling me that if like Chris Jericho, same thing. Like, he in New Japan, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrestlers that's like doing stuff in other companies, you don't think that give them like a bigger, like, you know what I'm saying, that make they star shine a little bit brighter than the next dude? You bugging if you don't think that, bruh.
Well, since you put it that way.
Okay. You gotta mention somebody famous like Chris Jericho for this nigga to get it. Yeah, he just be like, you know what I'm saying, shitting on everything.
No one's shitting on nothing, man. I'm just saying, like, okay, he's saying that, and it's like, I don't think it's the same thing. You know why? Because, like, I get your point with Jericho, but I'm saying that with Jay Morgan, it's like he's only a manager.
Nah, like, he made the difference. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, bruh, he still, like, I mean, this shit just started, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, Worlds Collide just happened, like, what, 2 months ago? You know what I'm saying? So this shit just starting to get his legs. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we've been saying NXT for, like, the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying? What's up with that, bro? I don't know, but, you know HTV, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just be inconsistent with shit. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I mean, he top 5 all day, bruh. And not just is he on both shows, but the nigga be having fucking stellar matches, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Him and Johnny Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking, like, man, I don't know, bruh. Like his, that last match, I don't remember who he had fought. I think he fought against Reaper. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting up against Reaper. And I think even though he lost, like, it was like, damn, bruh, like, this shit is fucking classic.
Jay Morgan's matches are too long to me, man. They're too long, man. And you can't, like, I feel like the wrestlers, it's like Justin, man. It's like watching one of Justin's match. Not Justin Jr. He's great, man, but his dad, man. Damn, he went through this tournament one time, man. I'm just standing there, man. I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, y'all gonna go through a whole season of this? Really? Justin Turkey Leg, man? And, like, he would beat the guy, but it would take him, like, an hour. Like, damn, man.
Man, you bugging, bruh. You comparing Jay Morgan to Justin. I mean, come on, bruh. That ain't even apples and oranges, bro. That's like apples and cheeseburgers, like apples and cheeseburgers. That's apples and cheeseburgers. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, that's not even remotely the same thing. You compare an announcer to, you know what I'm saying, like a legit, you know what I'm saying, star wrestler. Like, you can ask anybody, nigga, if it's Jay Morgan top 10, anybody. That nigga should be in anybody top 10, bruh. So that's all I gotta say about that. Well, I think what I put for number 4 is, I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I think that Austin Wallace, because Austin Wallace, fuck you, Wallace. No, seriously, because I just think that with him, like, he's been All-Star champion, like, since the beginning, and I think that if he keeps that belt, hold on, listen to me. That if he keeps that belt on him, that makes him stronger. You know what I mean? Like, titles make you strong. Like, I'm telling you. And that's why I never really, like, you know, not to make it about me, but that's why I never trip, like, or, you know, get upset about my position on the card, because all I needed to win is a title. You know what I'm saying? They, like, with you, ref, like, they need to, like, my fault, but they need to, like, put in, like, you know what I'm saying, like a special championship for you. They were talking about that. They were talking about, like, a cruiserweight title. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because, but the only reason why they're not doing that is because it's just they don't think it's enough time. I heard that they were going to go to 2 hours, bro. If they went to 2 hours, I mean, there would be plenty of time. Yeah, but if they do that, bro, like, it'll be like too mainstream, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's XTV type stuff. Like, NXTV, keep it like an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like, I don't know, like, just keep that shit at an hour. But yeah, Austin Wallace though, man. I mean, and like, he's funny, man. Like he's on that poster. That poster sucks, man. I ain't buying that poster. That poster sucks so far, man. Your next 3 names better be your next 3 names better be like fucking real top notch, because that I don't care what you think, sucks, Ray. Man. I don't care what you think. Like, that's who I'm picking. That's who I'm picking. Who you got? For number 4, it definitely ain't no damn Austin Wallace. My number 4 is Kasarian. What? What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell? Let me say my piece. 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 Bro, Millenium, I can't believe that you're not behind me on this. Bro, I'm listening. Because Austin Kasarian is somebody who, like, I mean, y'all don't think that Kasarian's just got like a good look? You know what I'm saying? A good look. If we're going by if a person never watched this show, yo, Austin you just killed the whole shit completely, bruh. All right. I'm gonna change the whole shit. Change mine. Nah, bruh. Just keep moving. Skip Ray. Keep it moving, bruh. Guys, skip Ray, bro. Austin Kasarian is disqualified. How the hell, man? That's what you get for shitting on everyone's opinion. You guys are wrong, man. Austin Kasarian. Hey, Kasarian, I love you, man. Yo, Kasarian's a real heel. And you guys don't know enough about Kasarian, man. You guys don't know enough about Kasarian. All right. My number 3, bro, is Darren Talton. Oh, good shit. I got him on my list too. Yeah. Darren Talton. Definitely put him at number 3. I really like what he's been doing. I have him at 3 because, like, I wasn't really sold on Darren. You know, especially throughout the entire thing that they were doing. Well, I mean, even before that, bro. Even before that. And it's like, because Destry was so huge, and I think, yeah, he was the champion at one time, and Darren was just like an afterthought. But I feel like right now, Darren has really moved up. He's taken that shine that he's gotten from that program at Worlds Collide, and, you know, he's making himself, you know, really stand out. So yeah, my pick at number 3 is Darren. Good pick, bruh. That's crazy, bruh, because I got Destry. That's crazy. Why'd you put Destry? Nah, just, you know what? I mean, Destry, like, he just, like, I mean, and he could be higher, bro. Like if you would have said, like, if we would have did this like 2 months ago, like Destry would have been my number one, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have been my number one, but like just like recently, you know what I'm saying, from what I've seen, like he kind of starting to, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like slope a little bit down. Like, he ain't falling off, but it's just like, just because of Darren, you know what I'm saying, like just being like, you know what I'm saying, like that's who I got as number 2. But it's just like with Darren being there, you know what I'm saying, like with Darren being like with what he doing, like he in that title match, like he got a title match coming up, and he finna be in another match, you know what I'm saying? So we got 2 spots.
That's gonna hurt him, man.
Yo, Ray, you're on timeout for saying Kasarian, man. You're on timeout for that shit.
Man.
I don't know where the fuck you came from with that shit. Word. But yeah, bro, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, number 3, Dave.
All right, about time.
Dave
Redeemer.
is number
Redeemer.
3 for me, because, and I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious. Like, Dave is like, he's just good at what he does, man. He's like the Undertaker, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Shut up, yo, you're on timeout until it's your turn. It's still my turn, man. You're on timeout for saying Kasari, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to hear nothing.
Say your shit, man.
All right, Dave is my number 3. Like, talk about, I mean, this guy, we're talking about top 3, okay? We're talking top 3. So these guys, top 3 in the whole company, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these are the ones that's like, you know, the power guys. And you can't tell me that Dave is not main event at any given time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with the impact that he made when he did that to King Kong, and he stepped up for the whole company, you know what I'm saying? And just like the way he plays it, it's like, man, like he doesn't have to be in a storyline every week or nothing like that. And like he just comes in there and like he's, man, you know about Dave, man. You can't say nothing. No, I think that's a great choice, bro. Yeah, and that's why, you know. But you know, I look at Dave. I look at him a little bit differently. I look at him in the sense that because he's not on TV every week, that sort of automatically takes him out of that top 5 spot. So, you know, it's kind of like 2 different schools of thought here. Yeah, man. I mean, because like putting him there, like, I mean, putting him in, if he was there every week, he would be like everybody else, and he would not be in my top 5, man. Because like somebody like him, man, like he don't need to be fighting everybody. Like, I don't know all his history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would really like to know the story of Dave. But yeah, like he's definitely, man, he's top 3, man. He's top 3. So that's what I got. I got A2J, Austin Wallace, and Dave. All right, you're off for timeout.
All right, number 3, Dwayne Frost. All right, Dwayne Frost, NWN member, obviously, and just even before NWN, man, even before that, man, like, I mean, like, he's one of the guys that you think of when you think of AOA. Just like, I don't care what you guys say, Kasarian is, man. Like, you guys are looking at it because of like XTV stuff. Like, you guys are looking at these guys. It's not that. No, hold on, shut up. You guys are looking at it from like what these guys did at Worlds Collide and all of that stuff. Overall, man, look at the company. You know what I'm saying? Original names, original characters, creations, guys that you've never seen before, guys that have a unique appeal, guys that get you to like sit there a little while longer and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so yeah, man, I'm off Kasarian, but Frost is definitely one of the guys, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, easily, you know, can main event any show, anytime, and then on top of the NWN stuff, like that gave him, like, that just like made him a bona fide star, man. Anybody who was in the NWN, like during that time period, was made, man. I don't care. They're set. this set.
Good choice, bro. Yeah, way to redeem yourself. Yeah, good choice in picking Dwayne Frost. I think that he's definitely, a name that, I'd like to be seeing different things with. It's interesting what was done with him with the whole Big Papa Frost, and it's I think it's cool that, that he's continuing the Big Papa Frost gimmick, like, because that wasn't his gimmick before he came into NXTV. And then, like, he's keeping that going. And, like, the company doesn't have to do that.
Right, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? And that really, like, I mean, I just think that that's really cool. But, gimmick or no gimmick, Dwayne Frost is legit. He's the real deal. He's a big motherfucker. He beat Tyrone Andre.
Tyrone beat him, too, though, man, to be fair.
No, I'm just saying, like, he beat Tyrone Andre. He dominated NXTV's guy, like, big man. Like, that was a dream match. It came true. It was incredible. If you guys haven't gotten a chance, go back to NXTV Live in Orlando. I think it was the semi-main, Dwayne Frost versus Tyrone Andre for the All-American Championship. Oh my God, bro! I mean, drama. The crowd's there. Gorgon and I think Terry Williams are doing commentary. They are like, they were on fire that whole night. But like, that match was crazy, and yeah, man.
He definitely, like, I mean, he continues, like, any match that he's in. Another guy who has 5-star matches, like what you were saying about A2J, like, Dwayne Frost is like that, man. Like, and I'm not even, like, big on power guys. Like, I'm not picking him because of the matches that he has. I'm picking him because of his star power. You know what I'm saying? And, like, his appeal. Because that's what I based my top 5 off of. It's just, like, appeal. Like, if I was just somebody who never watched AOA before, and I watched a program, like, these are the guys. These top 5 guys are the guys that stand out.
Yeah, but that ain't... I mean, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you, but I'm basing mine off of, like, who gonna really help the company, like who gonna make this thing grow? You feel me? Like, that's what mine is. Yeah, like I say, I mean, it's different schools of thought, and that's fine too. Okay, bro. So for me, my number two was actually Dwayne Frost, and the reason that number 2 is Dwayne Frost was really a lot of those reasons that Ray mentioned. I mean, yeah, I think top 2 in the entire company, bro. Damn, he on number 2. What you got, Manuel? All right, that's number 2. You guys are gonna be surprised.
Oh, man.
My number 2 man is Demon. Now listen.
Yeah. When was the last time Demon was on a show?
Exactly. Do you know how big he's gonna be when he comes back? He's gonna be the biggest star in the company. He's gonna be like Triple H when he came back. Like he's been gone for so long, and everybody remembers what happened to him. He's gonna be like one of the biggest baby faces in the whole company. You watch, okay? So think about that. A2J, Austin Wallace, Dave, Demon. Like I'm telling you, man, all day.
Your ass is crazy. Putting people who are not even on there.
He's better than Kasarian. He's better than Kasarian.
Whatever, man.
Yo, tell me, that's what you see them over there laughing. You can tell that he's way better than Austin Kasarian. Man, he don't belong on nobody's
Whatever,
list.
Man. Whatever.
Who you got in your top two?
Man, number two, I'm gonna tell you guys. If you're talking about posters, man, Z Ice. All right.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, Z Ice. In fact, nah. I'm gonna switch that.
Yo, bro, why you always try to switch?
Nah, I'm gonna switch that. Nah, I kept Kasarian because y'all guys were bitching. I'm gonna switch him out. I'm gonna put him at number one. It's Z Ice. You know what I'm saying? But at number two, I pick Nate Shields.
Yeah, I think that everybody can agree that like Big Shields, and he's my number one. I think that everybody can agree that Nate Shields is like perhaps. I mean it's hard to argue that he's the biggest star. You know what I mean in the entire company. We're I mean, is that who we all have? Yeah, Nate Shields.
And what? No, I got.
Yeah,
Z
I mean,
number one.
Like, well, yeah, and that's interesting. I'm interested in hearing your choice, but I mean, anybody got anything to say about Nate Shields? Yo, I mean, you know what though, bruh? like, bruh, if you go back and check out. It was, I think, what was that? Oh, yeah, because I was there live, but they had put it on Fresh Start. That's why it was. Yeah, because they had did Rolf, and then they had Kareem on that shit. I was there with Kareem and shit, you know what I'm saying, and Brody, his homies. And, like, they did Rolf, but damn, bruh, like, yo, we was not expecting for that crowd to be that live, bruh. Like, they was so live for this shit, bruh. And I think Kareem and Brody went on first. You know what I'm saying? I think, but they was either first or they went on early. Like they probably had like an interview segment or some shit before that, bruh. But like they was like the first match. Yo, when Kareem came out, yo, like that nigga like got so much love, bruh. And like I know that you could tell how happy he was. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he wasn't expecting that. Like he was expecting boos, but like. They embraced Breath, you know what I'm saying? And like that was straight. But so boom, so he come out with Brody Tyson, and then you know what I'm saying, like you can hear Justin like announcing, and bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh, like bro, I like legit got chills. Like as Justin is saying this shit, like as he explaining like who this is coming to the ring, like I'm just like, oh shit, cause everybody know, bruh, like he the reason that this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was the pop off for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like word. Yeah, as far as dreams coming true in XTV finally being able to reach out and work with other partners. I mean, yeah, like that's he's definitely so you know, okay, so let's just start at number one then. Oh, well, let's hear what Ray has to say about Z Ice.
Well, I mean, nobody agrees with that.
No, I think
he's not a wrestler.
Like, how are you gonna pick him?
He does wrestle. We're talking about AOA, man. We're talking about AOA. We're talking about J&W Boss's channel, and we're talking about All Out Action.
Okay, he's not on All Out Action as a wrestler, because if you're gonna say that thing that he had did, that don't count.
How the hell doesn't it count? AOA is a draw for the whole channel, man. Everything that he does on the channel, like how the hell Does that make any sense? Nate Shields, okay, lucky. Nate Shields was on Raw, right? So I think on that fresh start, they had pointed out something about Nate Shields being on UFC, right? UFC is not AOA, right? But because this star from AOA is on the UFC and is on XTV, like, doesn't that make him seem bigger than just like some, any other call? Because he's doing all these different things. You're saying the same man, like, that gives him star quality, star power.
Oh yeah, I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, man,
he don't. That's because he don't know what he's talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. That Z Ice, the reason that with him being on, I forget the name of the show. He was on a show and he was on there wrestling, man. He was on there wrestling. He was on there fighting. So if he wants to, like, legit, he could kick your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Like, ain't never deny that.
All right, then.
He's not the reason that people tune in to see the show, Ray Ray. Nobody's looking to see no Z Ice.
He adds to the show. Milk, every time Z Ice comes to the ring, he always drops a bombshell. You know what I'm saying? And he's just as big a part of the show as anybody else.
I agree with you on that, bro. Like, he's definitely a huge part of the show. He's a major part of the show. He's the boss. But, I mean, it's your list. I wouldn't, he's not on my list as a guy. But that's because he's not an in-ring competitor. But I do see your point. And it's not like the rules were described like, who draws the most or who's the most interesting, who's the most entertaining, who's got the best promos, who has the best matches. None of this. We're just like, who are your 5 guys? If you put a top 5 of AOA, who would your top 5 be? And so it's not etched in stone. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to take everybody's top 5 and we're going to try to figure out a way to narrow it down to who is the top 5. And I think that we can all agree that Shields will be the number 1 guy. Word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm outvoted on this, but I got Shields high anyways. I ain't got no problem with that.
All right, now I think what's debatable is who would be the number 2 spot. Because we've all got different answers. I mean, shit, how we figure this out then? All right. Okay, we'll just vote on who we chose as the guy. So we'll list the 4 and then we'll vote on them, and whoever gets the most votes wins. Yeah, but they ain't really fair because like everybody just go pick who they pick. It ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess I'm stuck. I guess I didn't think this out.
Damn, man.
Well, we still listed them though. We listed them. And I guess that those are the varying opinions of each of us. So there we go. There's not necessarily in any order a top 5, but those are our top 5s, and I guess that's kind of that kind of leaves it up to everybody. It kind of shows that like everybody has like a different viewpoint, of this. Where like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, a lot of y'all like y'all bring up some good points. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that putting the Twisted Disciples was interesting. I mean, they're so new. I mean, but that, like I said, bro, it's like I'm looking at it like who gonna build on it. Like I don't know nothing about like no behind the scenes politics and you know what I'm saying, who do what, who like who and all this. But like my list just like my top 5 based on like, you know what I'm saying, who really can do it. You know what I'm saying? Well then, with that said, thank you guys for sitting here and joining me. This was definitely a lot of fun, and when I come up with another list, I'll call you guys back. We're appreciate it, man. Peace.
Peace out, man.
Hey, J&W Boss, me versus A2J. There it is, the AOA list. AOA's top 5, or something like that, bro. At this moment, I haven't thought of exactly what I want to call it. Just so you know, as I record this outro, I do it so backwards, bro. I have a show, and then I record the outro, and then I record my intro, because there's all kinds of things that I have to get in sometimes. So I have to tell you about the show and all this. But yeah, like I said, during the interview, this was something that I wanted to do. Something that I've been thinking about, and I just always like it. Anytime I can get, a group of guys to get together and kind of delve into one subject, and get their varying opinions. It was a lot of fun when it was myself, Isabella, Ray, Lucky, and Jimbo. We all sat together and we talked about the XTV West Side's battle rap, the battle raps that took place, and we kind of broke down the different battles, and it was really fun. We tried to, bro. This time between myself, Lucky, Ray, and Manuel, we were able to be a lot more. We were able to be a lot more linear. We were able to, do the task at hand. Ray was spending so much time messing with Isabella that it was being very distracting, and we were just getting so sidetracked, and it was wild. So that's fun. I think it's called XTV Battle Rap. If you look on the XTV East Coast channel, that was definitely a fun sort of discussion, because like I said, we were hardly able to discuss the topic at hand with Ray shenanigans. But great to have him back. Great to have Manuel for the first time. Great to have Lucky back. I got to get Lucky in here for an interview one of these days. But great to have you, bros. As always, I thank you for tuning in to the New Millenium podcast. It's always great to have you guys. And I think, guys, I've got so many ideas for guests, so many ideas for shows, and I always forget them. Somebody, I think Killer, he just recently got out, and he was asking me, Mill, when's your next podcast? Well, Killer, this is my next podcast, so I hope you enjoyed. If you're listening to this right now, I hope you enjoyed it at this point. Yeah, bros, it's gonna occur to me who I wanted to have. I just haven't done it yet because I always forget. I got to start writing these things down. But this was one of the ones that I was thinking of. Just listing AOA. I guess I clearly didn't think of it thoroughly enough, because once I got to the point of want to list it, list the names, then I didn't think of the fact that everybody was basically just going to vote for who they chose. But you got a little bit of insight on different opinions of AOA superstars and what they're doing, and since we're talking about it, it obviously must be working. It must be something really good, because it's been on my mind, and I had the idea to sit down and talk about it. How about that? Ray choosing Z Ice as his #1 guy, Austin Kazarian as #4. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Write it in the comments. Let us know what you think. And let us know, it would really help me a lot if you would let me know who you want to see on here. Who would you like for me to interview, bros? That would be a big help to help move things along, because this is for you, bro, by us. And until next time, I just want to send you off with a big chill.